Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day or a great night depending on when you're watching my video. For the ones that don't know me, my name is Desiree. I do all things budgeting here on my YouTube channel. What I wanted to do is go over my second paycheck for the month of February. That's right, I am still in the month of February while everyone is leaving me behind and moving on to a new month. But let's go ahead and get started. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't already hit that red subscribe button or that notification bell, go ahead and do so. That way you would be notified anytime I upload a new video. When it comes to my work income, which I am shocked, just as you all are, my work income after taxes, after auto withdrawals to other places, was $1,230.39, and that's after. When it comes to offering, I did send my sister $133.39. I also got paid on Wednesday, which was yesterday. When it comes to extra, that amount is $291.69, which makes the budget income, if we, let's see if it'll focus. So if I take my work income and subtract offering for $133.39 and turn around and add the $291.69, that makes the budget income for the next 2 weeks $1,388.69. And yes, I did get a little bit bored, so that's why you all see a lot of highlights and whatnot. So when it comes to the expenses, which I don't really have many, I am going to go ahead and take care of the rest of the rent, which is $382.50. When it comes to State Farm, I'm going to go ahead and pay my car insurance, renter's insurance, my life insurance, and my mom's life insurance. So $188.66. When it comes to Netflix, that amount is $984. When it comes to Hulu, that amount is $108. And when it comes to Stars, because y'all know I need Stars to watch Power, that amount is $5.46, which this bill isn't actually due until April, but I'm going to go ahead and take care of the amount now. And when my credit card reports to the credit bureau in March, I will have the money already set aside. That way I can just pay it in full. So all of this equals up to not much, which is a good thing. So $587.54, and I'm left with $801.15. When it comes to cash envelopes, I'm not doing many of my cash envelopes. I'm not including laundry, spending, giving, or household. So when it comes to cash envelopes, we are doing the importance, which is food. We're going to try $160 again, just like before. When it comes to just in case, I'm going to do $20. When it comes to gas, I'm going to do $80. Yes, that's right, $80. So when it comes to gas, I know after spending typically the $50 that I normally would budget for, Travis would end up having to put more gas in, so I'm going to budget for $80 this time. So this amount equals to $260 with $541.15 left. So since that's taken care of, next I'm going to support Gina Renee Budgets. If you haven't seen her channel, definitely check it out. She and her family is going through a lot with her husband, finding out he ended up having cancer. So we want to help her as much as we can. So I'm going to go ahead and support by spending $20 for buy me a coffee. And that will leave me with $521.15. And we're going to save this amount. So when it comes to, let me zoom in so you guys can see. When it comes to savings, we are going to put 40 for medical, because we always want to give medical something. When it comes to car maintenance, I'm going to do $50 because you all know it's always something wrong with my car. When it comes to travel, I'm going to get $20 out the ATM machine in cash. When it comes to gifts, I'm going to do $10. I thought about doing more cash for gifts, since my 16-year-old niece, well, she's not 16 yet, but her birthday is tomorrow on the 25th. She will be 16. She did send me a picture of a Pandora bracelet, and that girl is a Pisces, so she wants a Pisces charm. I ran it by her mom, and her mom just said, nope, don't do it. Don't get it right now. Apparently her grades are not what they need to be, so I won't be buying it right now. So right now I'm just going to add $10. When it comes to my birthday, of course, my birthday isn't until next January, so I'm just adding $10. When it comes to Christmas, we all know how Christmas is. It will sneak up on you. So you always want to have some cash saved when needed. When it comes to vacation, not sure where I'm going, but I am adding $15. I should probably start adding more to vacation because I definitely need to go somewhere. When it comes to month ahead, for month ahead, I'm going to do $40. And you all remember that $576 that I showed you in my previous video, which I will link above. So I'm thinking about taking that money, instead of adding it to car maintenance or adding it to savings, I'm thinking about just paying all the bills that I can for the month of March. And that way, once I start my March budget, I won't really have too many bills. Let me know what you think about that below. When it comes to Operation Move, I can't believe I'm doing this, but Operation Move is actually getting some cash. We are giving it $60. Whew. When it comes to extra Roth, I am giving it the $21.15. And as if I had a car, which is Chris Budget's 26-week bi-weekly savings challenge, we are doing $190. When it comes to random savings, I am doing $45 because I'm not sure if I'm going to need that money or not. So all of this, and I have my calculator here, all of this should equal up to $521.15. So this is what I have right here. We have $1,388.69 minus expenses, which is $587.54, minus cash envelopes, which is $260, minus saving and support, which is $541.15. And let's check that out in the calculator. So I'm just going to put that there. So we have, let me use this. So we have 1388 plus 69 minus 260 minus 584, 587.54 minus 515 equal 0. So everything is a zero-based budget. And when you see this video, I will have a cash envelope stuffing right behind it. Even though it's only for 3 categories, we are going to make it work like always. We're just great rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed this video.